The Wildcat, a particular breed of feline known for its stealthy nature and ferocious attitude. But what happens when a Wildcat tangles with a Wildcat? Well, we're about to find out. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Phil Snyder Family Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arizona's offense will take the field first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard runners.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Gives it on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. 2nd and 6. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Wildcats offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Catch in the middle, it's Irvin. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. They'll try it over the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Johns. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Unloads quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's just think for a second about Kansas State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Kansas State will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Sweet cut there. Breaks into the open. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. To the air on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the end zone. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here. The Sneak scores it. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kansas State, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking for a gap. It's Johns. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Hunt is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Francis. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Kansas State quick to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burrow. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Power ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. Are forced to settle for 3. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Arizona! And they take it in for for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. North Carolina is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 18 over Syracuse. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Snagged out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Wants to throw again. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're only in the 1st half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. They'll immediately call timeout. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Phil Snyder Family Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Burrow. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 45 on his way. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Francis. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking deep down the right side. Hauls it in down the sideline. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll set up to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Winston. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes his man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They kick it away on 4th down. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on this last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Francis. And they get him down. Kansas State pushing the pace. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. Fires to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Quickly to the tight end. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Arizona comes out with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Arizona runs out the punt team. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great... There he goes! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Johns. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on touchdown, Arizona. And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kansas State, 10.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive game.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Hands it off on the counter. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Going to swing it on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's John. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time.